are going. What's going on with everybody? It is your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Green Dungeon, giving it to you real raw rugged. I just let out the biggest yawn before we started.
Top of the morning,
Hey
man.
man, it's not top of the morning. It's top of the afternoon, and the nigga was knocked out, man. That nigga said you was asleep. I was a little knocked out, man. But I am here. I had to get up because I do have somebody who I recently found out about, which I'm mad that nobody showed me him. The algorithm ain't showed me him. You feel me? Like none of his partners showed because I know niggas, make songs, but ain't nobody. So like, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas kind of flow. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas ain't put me
It's a
on to you.
cold world, bro.
Cold
It's a
world
cold
out here.
world.
It took a damn publicist to put me on. You know what I'm saying? What's coming on, man? What's going on? So, uh, without any further ado, man, I'll let the brother introduce himself, man. Who we got here today?
Yeah, what up? My name is Goya Gumbani. You know what I mean? Just Brooklyn's own Canarsie kid, living in London right now. You know what I mean? Global, man, international to some degree. A well traveled man.
Hey man, thank you for coming on. Some would say too well traveled. I'm gonna tell you why I say that because nigga, I misread some stuff. I thought you was from London until like yesterday.
Oh nah,
If I didn't do this one Google I did, I would have thought you was from London because my first question I was gonna ask you until last night. I was like, is this the first nigga from London to rap and not have an accent? I like this nigga don't got no
crazy.
London accent. I was so confused. I was like, why this nigga sound like he from New York, but he rapping like what? I was so confused, and then I was like, oh, he is from New York, so I understand
Yeah,
that now. But for a couple weeks I was very confused why you had no accent.
man. Yeah, that's how they be. They be like wording it kind of like crazy sometimes. But nah, I'm Brooklyn through and through.
Am I the first person to have that
Um,
misunderstanding?
nah, for real, nah. I feel like as I speak, people know what it is. But like, cause I live in London, like I think people just assume they just be like, oh, like he from London, like, but nah.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Any nigga, anybody in like London will see me and be like, yeah, this nigga's not from London.
I would tell you how I found out you're not from London. I use this website called KTT. It's like a music forum, and
Word.
they made a thread talking about you. It was like, yo,
Okay.
this is like some of the best music coming out of London, out of the UK right now. And then somebody commented thread. It was like a few. It was like you and a couple other rappers. They was like, yo, Goya, like he's slick, but that nigga definitely not from UK. And I was like, wait, what? And then that made me do more research. I was like, oh, this nigga's not from the UK. So I feel like the way I don't know if it was worded in the thing like that or like in the thing they sent me the press release, but something made me think he was from the UK. But yeah, you are an American nigga, definitely. I can
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
your voice. You're definitely a New York nigga.
wait, it's nah, it is crazy. Like niggas don't get that confused, but like I feel like sometimes online, like it just like I feel like because I live in London and I know mad niggas from London, but I know mad niggas from like America too. It's the whole thing's kind of crazy. Like I feel like I'm one of them niggas that like I could be from anywhere, like until you kind of really speak to me. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, nah, this nigga was born next to a bodega, like you know what I mean, like
Do you you moved to London from my understanding when you was a teenager?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I moved. Yeah, I was like 14. The first time I kind of moved out here, I was like 14, and then I moved back when I was like 16, and then I moved back when I was like 18. So I kind of just been
got you.
hopping. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's one of them things like dual nationality. It's like really hard when you a nigga from like New York. Like just to leave New York is crazy. You know what I mean? So like I just when I got hip to like the powers of a passport, I was like, my nigga, like I could just dip. As soon as I get bored, I'm about to dip. So anytime New York get a little crazy, I dip. Anytime London get a little crazy, I just dip. And I feel kind of blessed to be able to like do that. So I like never take it for like granted.
I always say that I feel like it's very important to be, because you're talking about how you're a well traveled man. It's very important to be cultured, in my opinion. Like
Yeah,
if you just stay in your box your entire life, you will miss out on a lot of things. Rather it be educational, rather it be financial, rather if it just open up your mind to different things, like to actually see new parts of culture that you've never seen before. I feel like it's very important. Like a nigga that lived in Biloxi, Mississippi his whole life and ain't never leave. You know what I'm saying? That nigga gonna get he gonna get a hell of a awakening if he ever leave out of that little small town. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, the world is big, bro. The world is big, and like it's exactly what you're saying. Like, my bad. It's exactly what you're saying. Like, yeah, you kind of visit other places, and it just opens your mind. And you're like, oh, nah, like, there's so many different examples of like life, and you know what I mean, like the way niggas like live it, and like, you know, yeah.
Yeah, no. You call me mid chew. Nigga been trying to get
Nah,
healthy.
you good,
Been in
bro.
my
Get right.
been in my elderberry gummies bag. You know
Get
what I'm saying?
right, man. Yo,
Hey, niggas.
health is wealth, bro.
I'm about to
Like,
say niggas need to take their vitamins, bro. Niggas need to take their vitamins, bro.
niggas gotta really get on their joint. Like, you know what I mean?
Bro,
Get your little more smoothie. You know what I mean?
a few weeks ago I caught the
Get
flu.
right.
I was down bad, bro. I was down bad. The flu had me out of here. I was like, hey, bro, my immune system sucks. I
I ain't
need
gonna
to
lie.
I need to strengthen that. So nigga been trying to get his health back.
You might gotta get on that moringa. Moringa's lit.
What that
You
is?
know what I mean? Moringa, it's like some natural herb like that you could kind of make like a drink out of and stuff, where you could like get like the like tablets and that type of shit. But it's just like helps with. It's just one of those positive herbs that you should kind of add into your like diet.
New York niggas be super healthy because
Is that
like nigga Styles P, I know he's like big in juicing and stuff. Styles P
hell yeah?
got one of my favorite songs because it's the most. It's like, bruh, I live in Florida. It's like you'll never hear a nigga make a song like this. He had a song called Barbara. It's a love song. Are you familiar with the song before I get into it?
Nah, I don't even know that song.
So you don't even know where I'm finna go with this. All right.
I don't even
So
know
it's
that song.
so it's a love song to Barbara, and on the face of it, okay, he really messed up by Barbara. I need to see Barbara must be bad. Hey, Barbara's not a human. Barbara is a love song to just doing like chin up on like bars. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
So the whole
I fuck with that.
the whole song is just a love song, and it's like big swole ass nigga just the whole video. And he like, I love Barbara, and I'm like, this is so hilarious.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's why niggas could never hate on music, bro. That shit is
Never.
so deep, bro. The meanings behind that shit be so crazy.
What's up with
But
New York? What's up with New York niggas and chin ups? Like y'all be doing chin ups on a
bro,
little like on anything. Like it don't have to be an actual bar. It be anything y'all be doing chin ups on.
it's crazy because calisthenics got crazy, bro. I see niggas doing calisthenics. You really want to know what it is, bro? It was COVID. COVID made niggas like want to work out, like, but like not even in the gym. Like, make niggas just want to use that environment around. Don't get me wrong, niggas always been on on their calisthenic thing, but I mean like any Randy ass nigga, like I'm talking Randy McDaniel ass niggas I see just like working out in the park. I'm like, damn, bro, like niggas turn the jungle gym into an actual gym. Like it ain't even. I don't even see kids on that shit no more.
There'll be no kid.
I don't see no kids in the park no more. I'm like, where the kids at, bro? Like, shit kind of crazy, bro. But nah, COVID is definitely the reason for that. Bro. I ain't gonna lie, niggas had to start thinking outside the box. Like,
Shout out niggas, like you said, health is wealth. I interviewed I was talking to my cameraman about this. I interviewed, what was that? What's it, Thursday? Last week or early this week? No, last week I interviewed freaking Redman, right?
Oh, word.
And Redman for like the first 20 minutes, it's funny, his manager was like, hey man, 20-minute interview, nothing more. Nigga, the first 20 minutes we talked about nothing but health. We didn't get talk about music. So I was like, fuck that, nigga. I'm finna keep this going because he was enjoying the conversation. But like the whole interview, he's chopping up like celery and he's talking about like what made him get healthy or whatever. And my cameraman was like, it's funny. He was like, when old niggas get healthy, that become their life. Like that's all they talk about, just health, health, health. And I can tell he one of them niggas that's like he in the bag where it's like, nigga, if it ain't healthy, nigga, I ain't with it. Like that's all he about. So
I
shout
don't
out.
want to talk about it.
You feel me? So shout out to black men and black women. You feel me, man? Caring about their body and you know what I'm saying.
Hell
So
yeah.
very important.
It's crazy because that nigga stopped smoking too, and I was like, I fuck with that. Like, you know what I mean? For like on some shit, just like not even because he stopped smoking, but I know that nigga love weed. Like,
Yeah.
he like, damn, he like, I kind of read that. I don't know how like true it is. But
No, he was talking about that. That's true. That's true.
a word?
Yeah,
Ah,
that's
there
true.
you go.
That's true. That's how
Yeah,
you know a
man.
nigga dead serious. When a nigga like whole aesthetic is like weed and I smoke, and a nigga like, bro, I ain't even doing that no more because I'm trying to get good. That's how you know a nigga really like trying to change his like
Fact.
health perspective around for sure. So salute to Red, man.
That's
Salute to
that's a
Red, man.
fact. That's a fact. Yeah,
Salute to
shout
Red,
out
man.
to Goat, man. I ain't gonna lie. Muddy Waters is probably one of my favorite albums.
Literally, the as soon as we got done with health, that was the first thing I talked about because that album
Yeah.
is like that's one of my favorite albums ever. Bro, I love that album.
That whole crew, like I ain't gonna front him, Eric Sermon, Keith Murray, like
Hmm.
my nigga, like can't even them niggas there, bro. I definitely owe something to them. Like I owe them niggas something because even when I first started making music, like I was listening to their shit on repeat. Like I didn't even know there was a click like that too. Like the last 5 6 years, like you know what I mean?
Bro, you go listen to that Muddy Waters because Eric Sermon produced all of that from front to
But
back, and it's like them beats on that album crazy. The way Redman is rapping is crazy. You finna
the
get me
skits,
the skits,
the
sir. You
skits
know
in
what I'm
that
saying,
shit.
bro? It's what you think a great '90s album should sound like. You know what I'm saying? The skits, the rapping, the beats, the whole just vibe of it. It's like this is like the prototypical classic '90s album. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts,
it's
facts,
super
facts.
fire.
That was low key. That was graduation before graduation.
Mm.
That
Expand,
was
expand,
graduation before.
expand on that.
Just like the way I mean, like the way it kind of felt like a concise story from the beginning to end. The way all of the skits came in, like the like subject matters and like the track. You know what I mean? I felt like I was a nigga from he from Jersey, right? I
Jersey.
felt like I
Yep.
was a nigga from Jersey. I was like, damn, like, and I'm a nigga that would never go to Jersey, bro. Like, unless I'm going to the airport, bro. Like, I ain't really running around Jersey like that. Don't get me wrong. Shout out my Jersey niggas, like, shout out Subject and like Papa. I like never shit on like Jersey like that, but like I just got no reason to be in Jersey, like. But that album, bro, I was like, nah, these niggas taking me. Like niggas took me there, you know.
It's funny you say that because as a nigga from Florida, nowhere near New York or Jersey, I assumed y'all niggas always be in Jersey and Jersey niggas always be in New York. Is that not a fact?
I mean, Jersey niggas probably in New York, but
But New
New
York
York
niggas don't
niggas
be in.
in
I feel like
Jersey.
I would assume like I feel like a New York nigga to Jersey like at least 5 times a year.
Bruh, to get to get a flight, probably pick up some weed, like probably get some good ass weed over there, but
Cause
over there now you
from where you from, how far is Jersey? If you was
from
driving, if you was driving.
I'm from Canarsie, like to drive to Jersey, and it's not far, bro. It's like maybe an hour and change.
Mm.
Maybe an hour and change, depending on the time. It's not too far, bro. For real.
You know, one thing I am interested in because obviously you're not from London, but have you ever? You don't sound like it, but like, have you picked up on any like dialect or accent that you catch yourself saying words like them niggas?
Yeah, like yeah, words. Word like like slang shit. There's like words in my vocabulary that I know is from niggas out. Like yeah, I got a lot of friends out here, and I low key been out here. This time I've been out here about 5 years now, 6 years probably. So I feel like I got my feet like fully firm on the ground now. But yeah, like there's words that's like slick and like cool that I like throwing. Out here, bro, the slang words is really like Jamaican. It's like
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica got a really heavy like influence out here on like everybody. You know what I mean? So a lot of the slang, like a lot of the like slang terms and shit, comes from Jamaica. But my family's also Jamaican, so it's not too far removed. It be a little crazy when I hear like a random white nigga from London say some Jamaican shit, and I'm like, oh wait, but then I'm like, oh nah, wait, it's different though. It's like yeah, like they kind of took it and remixed it a little bit, but like it's easy to identify and like understand what niggas is saying because you're like, wait, this is just Jamaican shit, like,
Mm.
you
But
know what I
it's a
mean?
bunch of Jamaicans in New York.
Nah, there's a bunch of Jamaicans in New York, but like the difference with like New York is like the West Indies itself, like every island got they shit there.
Mm.
In like London specifically, like it's heavily Jamaican. Like all of the West Indian niggas is like Jamaican. Don't get me wrong, you got a little bit of like everything, but they branch everything into Jamaica.
Got
You feel me? So like the Jamaican influence is crazy. Like half of my family's from Guyana, so when I go back to Flatbush, it's just I'm around mad Guyanese niggas. So it's like, and when you a Guyanese nigga, you can tell the difference with a Guyanese nigga and a Jamaican nigga.
you. Mm.
But like when you out here, like it ain't like that many Guyanese niggas. It ain't that many. Like there is a lot, but they just all get branched into Jamaican.
Got you.
You feel me? So
Got you.
it's kind of that more than that, and like that's the difference with like New York. I feel like New York, like the West Indies is just big. Like you got niggas from Haiti,
Mm.
you got niggas from DR, you got niggas from what I mean, Trinidad. Then you got the restaurants to kind of like support all of that. In London, like all of the real West Indian food spots is Jamaican.
Mm.
Like 80% of them is like Jamaican.
It makes sense because like when I hear like UK niggas, they say Jamaican things like they'll say like dim, like man's dim. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that they say like stuff
you
like
feel
that.
me?
That's like definitely Jamaican.
You feel
So
me?
it makes is like what's something that you've been saying that you never said in New York, like something that you picked up on out there.
Um, like don't get me wrong, man, like men's them, men's them is something that could land. Like even like I was rocking with Rock Marciano. He ended up coming out here. Me and him ended up chilling for like a couple days, and we was just running around like, yo, me in London with like the men's them, and I was like, yo, this shit sounds so funny, like, cause niggas really say that, but like I like running around with him saying that, I was like, I fuck with him. I fuck with it a little bit more. Like,
That's funny. You and Rock Marciano is like that's like too cool for school or the too cool for school crew. Y'all like niggas like too like cool in y'all music. Like Rock Marciano, like when I listen to your music specifically, you sound like you record with shades on. You know what I'm saying? Like you just record like with a leather jacket. You know what I'm saying? That's how I imagine you are. You know what I'm saying? And then with
I ain't
Rock,
gonna lie.
Rock could say something that I ain't never heard. Bro, Rock had a bar where he furnished his entire house with bitches. That
Bro,
nigga say that nigga
that
say that nigga say I put a bitch here, I put a bitch there, and I put a bitch here. He say, and I put this bitch here and sat on her like a chair. I said, well, nigga, what you just did?
when I remember that shit. When I first heard that, I was like, nah, this nigga is the GOAT. It's crazy because I study his shit, but like when I first started rapping, like when I first really started rapping on some real shit, that was one of the niggas I studied. Like I was like, hold on, this nigga make it. This nigga just do it. Him and Brownsville Cop. I
Mm,
studied them niggas crazy. I used to just like watch all their music videos. I used to listen to Reloaded on repeat. Like that was it. Reloaded, and I listened to um Kai's album with Preservation. Uh, the one with like days. It was
yeah,
like each track was like a
yeah.
day. I listened to those 2 albums, bro, on repeat like for like 2 years. And then I picked up my pen. I was like, nah, wait. I was like, I can't even pick up my pen till I understand like how these niggas is even formulating these sentences. Like, but yeah, I appreciate you saying that. Sometimes I do gotta rap with the glasses on. It's a fact. It's a
It sound
fact.
like it. It's because it's like you make like very like me and my homeboy. We was trying to bring this term back because we was like, you got to be a real cool nigga to even call yourself this. But you make real cool cat music. You know what I'm saying? Like, what a nigga, a
That's some
cool
old
cat
school
right here.
shit.
You feel me? Like, that's the type of music that you make. And it's like you make music. I can see people low key like some. I like to. I'm in school, so I do a lot of homework. I usually can't do homework to rap music. You actually make smooth rap music to the point where it's like I could actually study and like do homework to this because it's smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like some rap just might be too You know what I'm saying? It's just
Mm,
distracted. But yours, you like it's like you really fit the beat perfectly. It's like if the beat is jazzy and smooth, your approach is just as jazzy and smooth. If you rapping over a
yeah,
saxophone, your voice is like the second saxophone. It's almost like it's like you low key using your voice as like the other instrument within like the jazz instrumentation that you're rapping over, and it's just very unique. It's very very smooth.
nah, thank you. And you know, I'm glad you said that because that's really how I do approach it. Like I don't even like. I feel like when I was younger, I used to be on some like just rapidy rap shit. But then like as I got older, I was like, nigga, I'm trying to sit on this shit like how Miles Davis would sit on some shit. Like I'm trying to really, like you said, you like turn like really let niggas know that the voice is also part of the instrumentation. Like it's not meant to be in front of it. You know what I mean? It's meant to play the part and the role that it plays within the whole definition of music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's no instrument that like leads. Everything kind of works together and in like unison. So I really try and approach it that way with like how I fit on shit or how I would like get on shit. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, like, you know, I want to like talk my shit, but I also want to talk it in a way that's like I ain't trying to force it on you. Like I'm trying to like, you know what I mean? Like just like you're saying, I want you to be able to like read and listen to this. I want you to be able to like be cleaning your house and be listening to this. I want it to be like watching a movie that you might you might watch 5 times and each time you like watch it, you peep something different. You're like, oh no, I ain't even wait. Oh, this could have meant. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I really just want my shit to be like I want my voice to play the role of like an instrument, you know. Um, so that's really how I do approach it.
I think it's cool because a nigga could be cleaning his house, not really like listening to what you're saying, but like loving the music. But then when he done,
Mm,
he could sit down and listen to what you're saying and like get just as much enjoyment as in just kind of having it as background music and also having it as like active listening. You feel me? Like it's not like if I listen to you, like what is some bullshit? Like what was I listening to? You know what I'm saying? Because it is some music that I'll play in the background. I'm like, oh, this cool. And I listen to it. I'm like, nigga, why the fuck was I listening to this? This is terrible, nigga. What is this nigga talking about?
like, damn, nigga, I gave you a chance,
You know
nigga.
what I'm saying? But if I actually let you ride out and I'm like sitting down listening to it, I'm like, this is even better than just having this background music because what this nigga saying is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like the outro to the latest album. You were snapping on that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said he got the you got the game in the Cobra clutch. You know what I'm saying? Like I would listen to you. Feel me? You was talking on that. So like just as much as it could be background music, you have like just as great as like active listening music. Like I'll say it like this: I hear girls say Meg The Stallion is like the epitome of getting ready music. Like if they getting ready, they
yeah,
finna get
yeah,
cute or
yeah.
whatever.
Turn up
Turn
vibe.
up. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You actually got like if I'm trying to get fresh, I might put this on. You know what I'm saying? Like
My
I'm
nigga,
I'm, I'm, put,
let's
I'm putting on a
go.
cologne. I'm like, what he gonna smell a nigga today? You feel me, nigga?
Yeah,
I'm
let's
like,
go.
well, they ain't gonna smell this Creed cologne. You feel me? That's what this music is. Man.
Niggas gonna smell that Creed, and you know that Creed come crazy because that shit change depending on your mood. Like
Yeah.
that Creed is no game. I fuck with that, bro. It's crazy because I be thinking I be like, bro, like I be like sometimes thinking like I'm trying to make some shit I could clean my shoes to. Like I'm on
Mm,
some like on some real get up shit. Like I'm trying to get up fresh. Like and I'm the same. Like there's certain music I gotta listen to when I'm like, you know, I feel like there's like music for like everything. You know, um, I don't really do the like I don't really go out crazy no more. Like have them crazy long weekends where I was out, and da da da. Like I'm really like a homebody nigga now, so I need the music to kind of fit that vibe.
yeah.
So I totally understand what you mean. Like you know what I mean? Niggas want to get right and just you know what I mean? It's like if I want to get on some positive shit, I'm trying to think of ways to like I need to bust a new LLC. I'm listening to Larry June, my nigga,
Mm.
straight up. I got Larry June on, and I'm like, all right, it's time to start plotting. Trying to start plotting world domination, but from like a legal standpoint, like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be on some illegal shit. I might listen to like I don't know, like one of them niggas that's just gonna make me want to like ride out like some pop or some shit.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So yeah, again, music, bro. Music really got that power, bro. Like
You know, I will say about Larry June, he has seemed to occupy a space that hasn't been occupied because I don't think I've ever heard people talk about wanting to do things after listening to a hip hop song before him. Like I've never heard a nigga say, "I want to go make a smoothie" after go listen to you know what I'm saying? I've never heard a rapper have that impact on people before Larry June. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you could think of somebody, but like nigga said, I'm plotting on an LLC. What rapper before that has ever made a nigga with it? So
that's a
maybe you could think of
fact.
somebody, but I don't think I've ever heard anybody occupy that lane in hip hop.
Nah, probably not hip hop. Like I probably not hip hop. Let me think. Nah, nah,
Cause you know people
probably
compare
not.
him to Dom Kennedy, but I don't think Dom Kennedy made. Did Dom Kennedy make niggas want to make smoothies? I don't know.
Nah, I ain't gonna front.
Similar vibe, but
Similar vibe.
yeah,
That's it.
similar vibe. Similar vibe.
Similar, like that's that LA type of smooth type of, you know what I mean? Like, but nah, Dom Kennedy. I ain't gonna. I'm a big Dom Kennedy fan. Like 2010, whatever, like 2010 era.
Hmm.
I was going with Dom Kennedy hard, but it's crazy. I do. I could see a little bit of the comparison, but I think it's more just how niggas sound more than about what they be talking about. Dom Kennedy was never talking about smoothies. He's talking about fucking bitches like regular shit, regular Jew shit.
Yeah, like he's like more comparable to Currency in a sense where it's like they're
Yeah,
talking about cars, they talking about getting fresh, they talking about girls. You know what I'm saying? Very like Currency type of vibes or whatnot. So shout out to Dom Kennedy, man. Shout out to Dom Kennedy.
mm-hmm.
Um, you know, I'll start here with I'm actually because I wasn't gonna start with the album, but I'm gonna start with the new album that you have. Am I saying it right? Warlord of Regians? Is that how you say it?
Warlord of the Weejuns. Yeah, the
Warlord of the Weejuns.
Weejuns.
So Warlord of the Weejuns. So we talked about like your fresh type of music. You got a song on here that I think could be like a hit. I think
Word?
I think Firefly is clearly like a that's like a hit. Is it not? When you hear that song, does that not sound like a hit?
Hell yeah, that shit is so it's just mad smooth. Like Firefly got a real level of smoothness to it. Low key, I think Swarvy produced that.
Mm.
Yeah, Swarvy did produce that. And even when Swarvy sent me the beat, I was like, my nigga, this sound crazy. Like, I gotta get a shorty on this. You know what I mean? I just knew it. I knew I had to. And then the girl singing on it, Fatima, she live out in London too, but she from Sweden, I think. She from Sweden, but she live out in like London. Amazing voice. She could go crazy, like the levels that she could hit. I was like, you just gonna talk, and I'ma just fill in the blanks, like, and that's really what like happened. But like, I really feel like the beat really like was the perfect bed for niggas to just like, you know what I mean, just like laying. Like niggas didn't even have to go too crazy on it. Like, yeah, and it's also just a level of smoothness in that I'm just like. That shit, it's just like made. It's like perfect on like the edge, you know.
Yeah.
It just sits so perfect on like the edge. Like
Yeah.
nothing jumps out too like crazy, but the production is so fat and full. Like it's just like damn. Like so yeah. Shout out those two, Fatima and Suave. Like
Yeah, I was about to say you don't even
them.
gotta tell me who Fatima is. I actually know who that is because
Oh
she ain't dropped since 2018. She got a song called it's on her last album. It's called Attention Span of a Cookie. That song is
yeah.
so this shit right here. If the beat just started off funky though, and then she coming at it
She like
crazy, bro. She's nuts.
yo. You know what? I think she dropped the album after that with Joe Omen Jones.
Did she? Cause
Let
I've
me
been
let
waiting.
me find.
So if she dropped, I missed
She
it.
she dropped the album with Jerome and Jones, bro. You gotta check that out. It's called what's the name of that album, bro? It's called
I
hold
see. I
on.
see singles for it. Let me see.
They dropped like an EP.
Is it?
Fuck it.
No, it's not that. What it?
It's called is it Tinted Shades? No, it's not Tinted
Yeah, I
Shades.
see. I see. There's 3 songs. Are you talking about that?
Yeah,
Ten Shades.
yeah. Is it Tinted Shades?
Because
Let me see.
it got 3 songs on here, so it's probably that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think it's called Tinted Shades, bro. Yeah, it is called Tinted Shades.
All right, all right.
Yo, check out that album. But that album is beautiful, bro.
I'm gonna have to tap in. I'm gonna have to tap in.
That album is definitely
See,
beautiful.
hey, Fatima, if you're watching this, you gotta stop teasing us. I see you dropped something last year. You got like 4 songs on the EP. Hey, we need the full album, man. She is so talented, bro. So when I
Yo, this
seen her
shit.
on your album, I was like, is that who I think it is? You know what I'm saying? And then she came through and bless you, bro. She came through and bless you with
Nah,
that
she
hook,
did.
boy. She's
Like, she
great.
did.
Shout out to
Me
you
and
for
her been
having
work.
the ear of knowing like, oh, I probably should put a woman on this. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there are certain times where you need a man voice or a woman voice. So shout out to you for knowing that like that needed a womanly voice on that. That was a great ear.
Yeah. Nah, and she the go. Like me and her been working. She been on the last few albums that I've like put out. She's been on the last few. So me and her got a really good rapport. Like we've been locked in for a long time. And I've like been a fan of hers even before we was even chopping it up. You know what I mean? But yeah, she and she she one of them people like again like when I was making the album, I just called her to the crib. I was like, "Yo, come over to the crib. I'm like working on this." She came over. I was like, "Yo, look, normally I make anything, like, before I make music with like a nigga, like we end up speaking for like 6 hours because that's my homie. We probably spoke for like 10 hours, and then like just speaking on some life shit, and I was just like, and then she just laid the hook, and I was like, damn, nigga, like this how I feel. Like you really like I ain't even tell you how I felt, but you just like verbalize it in the lyrics to this hook. Like filling in the blank now is gonna be so easy because I already got shit on my mind and on my heart that I feel like the only way I could really express that is through music. You know what I'm saying? So she kind of just like I ain't gonna front like there's nothing I would never make any type of album without calling her and being like, yo, pull up and just let's just vibe out and see what like comes of it.
No, shout out to
You
her,
know
bro.
what I mean?
Such a fire song. It gives me the vibe. It's a few years ago, Maxo had a song called "Both Handed" featuring
Yeah.
Liv, and Liv just destroyed the hook. She was singing her behind off on the hook, and that gives me the similar vibes as that because he came in rapping in a verse same way you came in, and it's both of those songs, in my opinion, nigga, those need to be top 10 songs in America on the Billboard. You know what I'm saying? So
Appreciate
this is one of them songs where I'm one of them type of niggas. If I'm watching a movie and I like a song, I'll definitely, hey Siri, what song is this? And they'll like,
it.
Shazam it or whatever. This is one of them songs I feel like it'll be in a movie and you have a bunch of people be like, hey, well Siri, what song is this? And like people, because it's a very catchy like, wow, I don't know these voices, but I need to know these voices, So
Yeah, facts,
very very fire song, bro.
facts. Yeah, we definitely pushing for some sync and some publishing deals.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, we need that. We need that, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely need that. Speaking of, niggas gonna get tired of me because of this, but quick little intermission. You brought up Miles Davis.
Go.
I might mention this documentary in every interview that I do. 2 days ago, I watched probably my favorite documentary in the past 5 to 10 years. It's called the soundtrack to a coup d'état. I think I'm saying that right. It's like French.
The French movie.
It's not French, but that
It's
last
not
part is
French.
French. It's not French. It's about how America used jazz artists in the 50s to assassinate the Congo president, Patrice Lumumba.
Oh
So,
nah, I did not.
unknowingly to these jazz artists, Louis Armstrong and Dizzy Gillespie, they was sending these niggas to like places like Congo to just give these like people a false sense of security. Whole time we actually finna like kill, bruh. because he was basically made Congo independent because Congo was being colonized by Belgium. Yeah, by the Belgium niggas. So after they got independent, the Belgium niggas like, wait, we can't steal all y'all resources no more. Like, hold on, nigga, I ain't know this was gonna happen. So that's essentially really what it was.
Well, white people are crazy.
Yeah, white people are insane. So, bro, they got so mad over that. They was like, we finna kill this nigga. So basically, after that happened, Congo was like just in disarray still to this day. Like, bro, Congo got like child labor and stuff. Like, nigga, I'm pretty sure you got an iPhone. I got an iPhone. It's made off of like child labor and like Congo and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy out there. But that documentary uses so much like jazz from that era, and it's using like it's telling the story through jazz, showing how jazz artists played a part in it. It's such a beautiful soundtrack. It's a beautiful documentary. It's one of the best things. Like, it's been in my brain since I saw it. So I'm a mention that in every interview, bro, because that documentary is so good, and it's really black. It's a really black ass documentary.
Thank you for putting me on, bro.
Soundtrack to Coupe de Tot, if I'm saying that.
Yeah, I'm low key.
You see it? You see it? Yep.
I'm about to tap in. That's got
really good.
5 out of 5 stars.
Oh, it was nominated for Oscar, for best documentary.
Oh.
Yeah.
She got what? Even on Rotten Tomatoes, that shit going up.
No, it's nuts.
98%.
It's nuts, bro. I get niggas the sauce too, by the way. The way I watched it, because it's not on streaming nowhere. So let me get niggas the sauce real quick. You go on Kino Film, and you get a 7-day subscription. It's like a free trial. Just cancel the trial after you watch it. You know what I'm saying? But you get your little free trial. Go to Kino Film, and you good. So that's the sauce. If anybody want to watch it for free, just go to Kino Film. It's either go to their website, you go to the app, get a little 7-day trial. They ain't gonna charge you or nothing. You out of there.
I ain't gonna lie. I might have a little. Alright, yo. If I find a link for it, I mean, you've like already seen it. Alright, say less.
You already found the link already?
Yeah.
This nigga the pirating king over this bitch. This nigga's evil. Nigga say, ooh, I know where I'ma go. Nigga rubbing his hands together like Birdman finding that link.
Like, niggas thought they had me with subscription. Never, bro. Never. I ain't got no subscriptions, bro. I ain't got Apple Music, Spotify, I got none of that, but I got everything, bro. I ain't got Netflix, but I got everything, bro. I swear to God,
how we supposed to listen to your music?
Bro. Buy the CD, buy the tape, you know what I mean? I'm a like old school physical nigga. Like,
I respect that.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, streaming and shit is really convenient and like stuff, but I'm from a town where like niggas had to really like. I'm from blogging era. Like, niggas was going on that piff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And niggas was like really having to dig for shit. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's kind of crazy, the whole streaming thing now, because I'm like, nah, this ain't even, this is devalued my art. But
for sure,
obviously, I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? Everybody got to do what they got to do, you know? But I'm a nigga, I'm still on YouTube.
Hey.
I'm still on YouTube with it, gang.
Hey, we don't need to make the block hot, but definitely tell me your sauce after we get off here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever link you got, you know, we ain't gonna make the block hot, but I definitely, because nigga, you found that in like 15 seconds. Like, nigga,
I got you.
Nigga, you must be a veteran at this website, because nigga, you literally did not take that long. You was like, wait, let me see. Okay, I got you.
I'm about to send you this, bro. You know what it is, bro? As soon as a nigga give me a challenge, bro, I'm like, all right, let me see if it's on my website. If it's on there so far, this website's never let me down, bro. Like, this shit.
And it is on there. It is on there.
It's on there, bro.
All right.
It's on there. I gotta really see if it.
So I'm about to say, I can't mess it up here, but I got an app that they took off the app store, so I could just say it, but I got it on my phone. It's an app called, what that bit called? It is called Kimi, Kimi. You can't download it no more because they got it off. But, nigga, this app got, like, if I was ever out somewhere and I wanted to watch something, let me see. It got every movie, it got every TV show, and it don't even got no ads. If I just press and watch something, you just watch it. No ads or nothing. You literally just go, like, for example, I want to watch Anora. Let's see. I just press on Anora. Hey, I just press watch. Hold on, let's see where we at. We there, bro. That's a Nora plan. That's the best. I won the best film at the Oscars. You feel me? So it's just like that. So shout out to Kimi, man.
Damn, I'm tight. I missed that. That's crazy.
Bro,
I'm tight. I
I
missed that.
swear I downloaded it, and like the day after I downloaded it, the feds did a sweep. Apple
Oh,
Apple
that's
got
crazy.
that bit out of here so fast.
That's crazy.
I was
That's what
like,
I'm saying, bro. Like, niggas can't have nothing. Yo, I
no,
ain't gonna front. This movie's on this website, bro. I'm about to send you this app. When I
nah,
say this,
please,
bro,
please, please,
it's not
please.
even an app. It's a website. Thank God, yeah, it's on here. Woo, we lit.
See, I had this
We
one
lit.
website, bro. The feds kind of did a sweep on this too. It was a website called Singo, and Singo, no ads, just go straight to it. But I think the website's not existing anymore. And there's like similar websites to it, but it's added up and it's just different. It's like, all right, this ain't my Singo, man. I thought it was, you feel me? So, put me on to what you want. You know what I'm saying? We gonna stop making the block hot for everybody.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah,
shout out,
yeah.
shout
Y'all
out,
niggas,
shout out to the internet.
any facts? You feel me? Shout out the internet. You know what I mean? I feel like niggas just gotta look.
Shout out to the internet.
Niggas just gotta look, bro. Put this shit on here. I'm like, damn.
Hey,
They
you
really try to hold back on niggas.
that's hilarious. You brought up that you still on YouTube. Unlike you, I am a nigga on streaming. So I am kind of mad at you because my favorite, because peep this. My favorite song by you is not on streaming, and it's on
Um,
YouTube.
come close,
Come close.
come close,
Is that
bro. It's
is that a
crazy.
sampling thing? What's going on with that?
Nah, you know what it was with come close, bro. Like, I just felt like, cause I had this album coming out, I was like, yo, I just want to shoot this. I want to shoot a video for this song. And I was like, I just kind of want to drive people to one place. I didn't want people to be like, to have to go to mad places to find it. So I was like, yo, let me just drive everybody to this one place. And it's crazy. A lot of people hit me up and be like, yo, put this shit on streaming, put this shit on streaming. And I'm like, damn, bro. Nah. Like, nah. We gonna leave that just to like video version. But it's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my favorite songs. That's one of my favorite songs. So I'm, you know, I do feel it for people sometimes when they're like, damn, bro, I just want that shit on like streaming. But I'm also just like, nigga, everything else is on like streaming. You know what I mean? I really wanted to get to that place where I was like, I'm gonna put this song on SoundCloud, and I'm gonna put this song on YouTube. I'm gonna put this song on streaming. I'm gonna put this one on Bandcamp only, and kind of just like little like treasure hunts almost for like niggas, like, and kind of just to go back on that shit where you like, damn, like I really like if you know, you know.
Yeah.
It's not one of them things you gonna just stumble across. You
Nah,
just you know what I mean.
I
You
actually
kind of got to be on your thing.
I actually respect that. But nigga, put that on streaming. I hear what you saying. Like, that's cool and all. You feel me? I respect that. Hey, put that on streaming, bro. You tripping?
Be like, yeah, nigga, well, fuck that, nigga. Put that shit on streamers. I'm playing with it.
Cause you
I
said
got
everything
you.
else on streaming. Peep this. That's like if Ice Cube gave you all his movies. Hey, bro, here go Boys in the Hood. Here go next Friday. Here go Friday after next. That's cool. Where Friday at, bro? Oh, you got to go up the street to get that, my nigga. Just give me Friday, bro. You feel me, bro? That's the holy grail. Give me Friday, bro. But you got next Friday. Great movie. Where's Friday? You know what I'm saying, bro? Give us Friday, bro.
Nah, I feel you, gang. I feel you. That's a little. I was being a little selfish. Man.
You are. I'm glad you. I didn't want to say it. I'm glad you said it for me. I didn't want to say it, but that's exactly what you're doing.
Nah, niggas really be hitting me like, yo, bro, like, how this not on streaming? Like, I'm like, bro, like, damn, I got you.
You know, I do want to ask you how, because it's like this underground movement. It's like everybody know each other. It's like when you think about the mics and you think about, I didn't even know literally till now. I missed this. You got a song with Sideshow. You,
Sideshow, my
you
nigga,
got
bro.
niggas like
That's my
Niante follow you. Like all of the
That's my nigga too.
underground niggas follow you. It's like I said, all you niggas know each other. How did you kind of meet those? I mean, those are all different people, so you probably met them at different times. But like, when did you get initiated in kind of like the underground scene where you know Pink Seafood and all of these cats?
Pink is my brother, bro. I can't front. I like Pink.
Real quick, if you watching this, because I'll post to interview that nigga this week. I got super busy. We didn't get to do it, so I'm supposed to interview Pink Seafood. Pink Seafood just brought a great album as well. Shout out to Pink
Black
Seafood.
Antique,
Shout out to
bro.
Pink
Black
Seafood.
Antique is a beautiful piece of work. Pink, That nigga has not put out a bad album ever,
No.
which is crazy. Which is crazy. Um, I met I just met Pink. Me and Pink met, I think, in Brooklyn somewhere. Maybe through I think the first nigga I met was like Mike. I met like Mike in like London.
Mm.
Mike was spending some time in London with like King Carter.
Shout out to King Carter.
Um, who else was he with? He was with all of his pre 10K, not 10K, Slums.
Mm.
He was in London with Slums, and I kind of met them there, like on some grabber shit. Niggas needed grabber, and like I was the nigga, like I was the nigga in London with mad grabber. So like niggas used to come to London and be like, yo, I need grabber, I need grabber. This is early. This is like probably like almost like 7, 8 years ago.
Mm.
Niggas like, yo, I need grabber, I need it. So I ended up meeting niggas off of that, off of the strength of that. And then I just gave niggas some like grab, and we just been locked in since. And then I met Liv, and then I met Sage, and I met just all them niggas that way. But it was like super organic and like, you know what I mean? Like I got a lot of love and respect for all of those niggas. Even to be in the same conversation with those niggas, I feel honored because I'm like a big fan of them, you know, beyond being a like big like fan of them, like I got a lot of respect for them just as like humans and you know what I mean? Like it's being somebody that makes music or like pursues art like all for the strength, I just tip my hat to you because niggas don't got no like no 101 book of what to do. Like you really just doing it all for the love and like the passion and the determination and you know, that motivates the nigga next to you.
Yeah.
Or motivates the nigga that don't know you, but it's just like, yo, you know, I'm also a like product of my environment and I don't wanna do it the way that society's kinda like forcing niggas to go. I wanna figure it out my way. So, you know, I just feel grateful to even, you know what I mean? Like know niggas that wanna pursue their like dreams like this, you know. Sasho's like a brother. You know, and if any of these niggas come to London, Mike's playing. Mike got a show tonight.
Yeah, I
Like
know he out there.
London, he got a show tonight. So you know, I was with Sally Mata the other day. That's like my baby sis. You know, and like all these niggas is like brothers to me. You know, like
Yeah.
I got a lot of love for them. So you know, and yeah, life just kind of brought us all together. Like it's nothing really happened like that. It was just like you just cross paths with
Yeah.
niggas that's on a similar like journey, and you like just you know you like show love and show respect, and they do the same for you. You know, so
Shout out to all these niggas because like all these people are great MCs. Like we talk about Sideshow, I love Sideshow. Sideshow funny because I've interviewed everybody, but like I can never get a Sasha interview. Niggas be like, yeah, Sasha like real street nigga, bro. You ain't gonna interview Sasha. They be like, Sasha probably not gonna do an interview, bro. Bro, every time I listen to that nigga, every album that nigga reiterates, I don't do interviews. I'm like, I respect it, man. But my goal this year is to like run into that nigga because like I might beat that nigga. I'm like, bro, you want to do an interview? Nah, bro. I respect it, but I gotta get a Sideshow interview, man. I have to get a Sideshow interview. Sideshow is it's funny because there's so many different types of personalities within this underground though, because you will have like a nigga that's like just rapping about like sage, rapping about like, you know what I'm saying, the spirits and the ancestors, and you know what I'm saying. He'll say some African shit. You like, oh man, this nigga here. Then you listen to Sasha. Sasha talk about robbing a nigga in his music. You know what I'm saying? Sasha talk about robbing a nigga and getting. You be like, okay, this is not what Sage is rapping about. This nigga on a whole different type time. So it's very diverse. You know what I'm saying? But it's three people that follow you, or that follow you that I want to talk about, that I feel like are really talented. One, Kia. I don't know when she's dropping again, but we need more Kia music. Kia is such a talented singer. She is so good. Shout out to Kia.
amazing, bro.
Who is the other person? Freaking Zach Fox. That's an interesting one. How did that happen?
That nigga's just funny off the strength, bro. That nigga's so funny, bro. I met that nigga in London. I met him in London. This like this girl I used to like talk to is friends with him.
Mm.
So I kind of met him. I met him through like her, and we just been locked in ever since. I was in Paris a couple weeks ago. I was in his club. It was mad dark. And I just see this nigga smiling crazy on the other side of the room. I'm like, yo, what up? Like, he like, go ahead, what up? I'm like, yo, nigga, you are never not funny, bro. Like, why you never not funny? Nigga take no days off
It's
of being funny.
hilarious.
You know what I mean?
No, shout out to Zach Fox. That's another nigga that's like, I gotta interview Zach Fox. That's a hilarious
Yeah,
nigga.
nah,
Shout out
you
to Zach
would.
Fox. Hilarious.
I ain't gonna
nigga.
lie. If you two did the interview, that shit would be mad funny. That shit would be mad funny.
That's what I imagine. It'd just be like a silly ass interview for sure. The last person that follows you, you don't follow them back because you probably don't know this person. But I'm gonna give you an education on one of the most talented niggas follow you, who's a nigga that live in Finland. So,
Oh,
long story short, I'm trying to interview the singer, and I'm finding their label on Instagram. So as I'm trying to find a label, I come across this page. I initially thought this page was like a tribute page to like an old rock star from the 70s that I never heard of. And I'm like, damn, this is cool because he looked like that. Then I'm looking more into it. I'm like, no, this nigga alive. This ain't no old nigga. This a nigga that's like in his 20s that's still alive. But he looked like he from that Sly and Stone era. Like he looked like he from that era. So I'm listening to his music and I'm like, this is nuts. I'm like, this is crazy. He got like 200 followers. I'm like, I DM him. I'm like, bro, I don't know who you are. You definitely don't know who I am. But nigga, you like are super talented. He dropped an album last year, one of my favorite albums. I sent it to Needle Drop out of all people, and I was like, bro, I don't send you a lot of music, but when I do, it's some good shit. He loved that album, and that nigga is like blowing up now. So I would say tap in with Grande Mahogany. This nigga, I'm gonna send you his page.
yeah, send me his
He
page,
is fire, bro. He is like one of them
bro.
niggas that
Wait. Oh wait, nah. Nah, I'm bugging out. I'm bugging out.
you
I
know.
feel like I know you.
I'll
Wait.
show you a picture, bro. This is Grande Mahogany right here.
Oh nah, I don't know that nigga.
That's what.
Oh,
See,
yo, put me
you see my
on.
reaction. That was my reaction. I'm like, who is this nigga?
That's some Sly Stone. That's some Sly Stone type of.
You feel me?
You know, some funkadelic type of. Yeah.
He is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I knew this nigga was fire. I showed his music to Bilal, the singer.
Oh yeah, the GOAT, nigga.
I love Bilal.
Go, I know Bilal. That's like, yo.
Maybe I should stop. I asked at somebody else. I was like, bro, do you think I'm stupid? Why would I not know? Maybe I need to stop trying niggas. That's my fault. Let me stop trying
do you know
niggas.
Common? Huh? You know Jay-Z? Wait, what?
You know Tupac? Nigga, what?
Yo, Bilal's
funny.
my GOAT. I ain't gonna.
I played some of
Anyway.
his music for Bilal, and Bilal was like, "What is this?" You know, and it's bro. Yeah, I'm gonna send you some. I'm gonna send you some Grande Mahogany on YouTube because I know a nigga ain't no streamer, so I'll send you some YouTube Grande Mahogany. He is nuts. I'm not gonna lie. I think you could probably utilize this nigga somehow because he play instruments and shit or whatever. He play drums and guitar. Like he's nuts and he sings. He's crazy. So you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna put you on.
So that's crazy. In fact, I'm going back. I got a show in Philly, so yeah, I'm gonna definitely.
I'm gonna put you on when we get off here, but yeah, man. Back to you. Like I said, this album is really fire. What else stood out to me? One Hand Washes the Other was something that really stood out to me. The way you was rapping on there, the beat. I mean, that is such a fire song. That's not out yet, so when people finally hear that, I can't wait for people to hear that. I feel like that's a standout in my mind. I don't know how you feel about that song, but I love that song.
Yo, I love that song. That was another one from. I went to Philly when I was making an album. I spent a lot of time in like Philly. I spent a lot of time at Logi's house, and Logi's the most hospitable nigga I've ever been around. That nigga like was just like, you know what I mean. I went to see his pops, and we like broke bread every night, and like he was putting me on to mad wine and all type. Logi is a wine connoisseur, alright? He was breaking down like wine from Australia, from Portugal, from like all these different wine. I'm like, damn. Anyway, one night, Suave lives in like Philly too, So I was like, yo, I hit up Suave. I was like, yo, I gotta come and see you, bro. I'm in Philly. This is the closest I've ever been to you. Like, he's like, yo, yeah, I just I got in the studio. So me and Logi went there, and if I'm not mistaken, I think one hand washes the other. Suave made that beat on the spot,
Mm.
like every instrument.
All of my favorite songs are Swerve produced on that nigga. He went crazy this album. He
Bro,
went crazy this album.
he could play every instrument, bro. Like that's
Mm.
I'm not playing. Like he went from the drums, got up, keyboard, got up, guitar, then got up again, bass. I was like, all right. Hold on. I had to take a minute to be like, I'm really in the presence of like one of the greatest musicians of our time. That's like super low key. Like he don't even care. He just like
I had to look up like where I know this name from. I just looked him up because he produced the Maxwell album. I forget the name of the album, but the Maxwell album that went like really crazy. Freaking hold on, let me get that right. What's his Maxwell album called? Freaking Lil Big Man. He produced a lot
yeah,
of songs off of there, and I remember looking like who produces beat, and I'm like okay, but he also produced a Earl song with Alchemist
yeah,
called
fact,
MTOMB, and that
fact.
song is like so crazy to me because who told me this? Was it Alchemist or it was Mavi? Maybe told me this. Somebody told me this, but I thought Live was a sample. I didn't think that was I thought that was just like somebody they sampled, but it was like no, they couldn't sample the original song, so they
Fact,
replayed it with her voice, and I was like,
fact,
what? I thought so.
fact,
That beat and the way they flipped that is nuts. So shout out to Swervy. He's a very,
fact.
from what I've heard of him, he's dumb talented.
Yeah, bro. He's the nigga you go like. They say that's the nigga you go to if you can't get the sample cleared. That's the nigga you go to
Oh,
for
that's his thing.
anything.
That's what he does.
Like he don't only do that, but he can't do that. That's how gifted he is. Like
Got you.
he's done that for a few Alchemist songs, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not
Really.
mistaken. I don't want to be quoted wrong. I don't want to say nothing out of pocket, but I'm sure he's done a few Alchemist songs where he's had to remake the sample for certain songs and go.
All right. Hey,
So yeah,
hey, and you put me on because
yeah.
I didn't realize how talented. I mean, obviously his beats are crazy, but I didn't know he played all these instruments and he could make a
Mm-hmm.
sample sound like that. I didn't know he did all that. So, hey man, I'm gonna have to. That's another nigga I'm gonna have to interview. Shout out to him. He's fire,
Oh yeah,
man. Shout out
please,
to Brent.
yo. He just dropped an album with Nappy Nina.
Really?
Check that out. Yeah, they
Okay.
just dropped the album.
Okay.
They like touring it now. Beautiful piece of like music.
Hey, he laced your album with every beat he did. He made sure he gave you some fire. You feel me?
I'm not gonna, bro. I felt honored because that's the nigga as well. The first time I heard of Swarvy was on Do Rent or Rent Do, whatever the first tape him and Logi put out.
Mm.
And I was like, yo, who making these beats? Like, but at the time I was making a lot of like sample based. Hold on one second. Let me just turn on my.
No, do you think? Do
Turn
you
on my
think?
light. He he make a lot. He was making at the time it was a lot of sample based beats, so I didn't even know he could like play instruments. And then when I got to the studio, I'm like, nigga, you got everything in here. You got it down to the drum kit. Like, you know how many studios I've been to? Niggas ain't even got niggas got everything but the drum kit. Cause that's a whole another type of skill.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, like, nah, bro, what? Sound treated room, everything. I'm like, nah, you a different type of guy, bro. Like, so yeah, nah. Swarby really, I felt really honored to have him. Have two placements on like the album. And beyond that, our like friendships, got like close. Like that's a nigga. Like if I want to really win a game of Warzone on Call of Duty, I'm calling him. I'm calling him. That nigga gets bodies on Call of Duty, bro. He don't play Call of Duty like no other. Like he don't play Call of Duty like a joke, bro. Like he's good at that game. You know what I'm saying? So like I was just deep. Like it like started with just music. It started with, in fact, he mixed my first EPs.
Really?
He mixed one of my first EPs, and I was like, even asking him, I was mad nervous. I was like,
Mm.
damn, like, you know, a nigga probably gonna be like, nigga, I don't know you, like, but he was mad down to earth, and I was like, all right, and our relationships just grown from there, you know. But yeah, I even forgot. Yeah, he mixed my first album, one of my first EPs. He mixed that shit,
He's very
and then
talented.
yeah,
Shout out to him. I need to do a deep dive on him. You know what I'm saying? Because
oh
I'm
yeah,
just kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
figuring out his name and seeing who he is. So I need to do a deep dive on what he all about. And from what you're telling me, he's one of them ones. He's very special.
Tap in, bro.
Definitely need to.
Him and like him and Pink Seafood also made an EP like 7 8 years ago, maybe even 10 years ago. A crazy,
Mm.
crazy piece of music. So yeah, I would definitely say tap in with him. And yeah, he's just a really down to earth nigga. Like,
Shout out to bruh. Shout out to bruh.
for real.
I would say for anybody watching this who never heard you before, and I'll let you go. I'm gonna give you my thing that I get him. If they like, damn, let me listen to like a song that he has, because this album, if I put this out before the album out, obviously they can't hear the album. So I would say if they feel like going to YouTube, come close.
Hell yeah.
But if they don't feel like going to YouTube, my song on streaming that I love by you, Given Game, off of Facing the Storm. That will be the one to for. I feel like that's a good introductory, in my opinion, to go listen to you.
Damn, I felt like I was really giving game on that track.
You were, you were, bro. Nigga was dropping jewels on that, man. That's a fire song.
I feel like I was really giving game on that. That was like some real truthful. I feel like, you know, the thing is with like music for me, like it's about being like honest, and like it's kind of like it's about having like the deeper conversation with like self. You know, I feel like there's, you know, life is so fast, and like, you know what I mean, like. How many times do a nigga really say to himself, like, "Yo, are you good?" Like, how many times you ask yourself, "Are you good?"
Yeah.
Without going through something to realize that you're not good. You know. So, especially when I made that album, "Facing the Storm," you know, I felt like there was a lot of like understanding of like self that I kind of took away from that, and I was taken away from it in the process of like making it. You know. So yeah, that would probably be one of the albums I would lean towards. Giving Game would be one of them. There's another song on that album with Young Wolf. It's called
Crippin' Grain is fire.
"Grip and Grain." Grip and Grain, like, you know, that one is crazy. Um, I think Zeke Ocho's also on that
Yep,
album.
Man in the
Me and
Mirror.
him got one on Man in the Mirror. Crazy.
Facing the Storm is a really
And
good album, bro. I just want to say that
but
Facing the Storm is
thank you,
really good.
thank you, man. I feel like, you know, with music, you just put it out and you just like, I hope this connects with like people. Um, and then you kind of move on to the like next one. So I'm kind of yet to really like even having this conversation now about it. I ain't really had any like conversations about it, you know. So thank you, bro.
Great, it's a great album. I appreciate you for coming through, bro. A nigga don't want to keep you for too much longer. So if you got any last words for the people, man, the floor is yours.
Um, um, yeah, Warlord of the Regians out March 21st, my nigga. You know, thank you, everybody tapping in, everybody that's been tapping in, and all the future tapping people. Um, Please go listen to some Miles Davis today. You know what I mean? Take your time. And R.I.P. to Roy is. R.I.P. to Angie Stone. R.I.P. to Roberta Flack. You know what I
Robert,
mean?
Roberta Flack, so amazing.
That shit hurt. I ain't gonna lie. This been the last few days been kind of rough.
You was a
We like lost a
you like Roberta Flack?
hell yeah, hell yeah. We lost a lot of greats. It's crazy. With my thing with Roberta Flack is like I've been buying like records, vinyls for like almost 7 8 9 10 years. And Roberta Flack is one of them people I used to just see her album and be like, yo, I always see this woman's album, I'm fucking buying it. You kind of get to stage, you like, yo, I gotta actually just take this in. And every time I'll just be like, man, like sample this, sample this, sample that, sample that. But also like what she was talking about and the like truthfulness and like how she was delivering it, I was just like, yo, this is our queen, bro. This is our queen, you know. So yeah, shout out Roberta and Angie Stone really broke my heart because you know, she was still out here doing it. You know, she was still. I saw Roy Ayers play a year ago.
Really?
Roy Ayers was still performing. Like he was still going hard at like 70, 80, you know. It's a shame that we lost Angie
Wait, when did Roy Ayers die?
Today, nigga. Today, a couple hours ago.
See, like I was asleep, so that's why you just broke the news to me, cause cause I'm processing. I'm like, why does this nigga keep? I'm like, nigga, do this nigga not know Roy Ayers is alive still? He died?
Oh yeah, bro.
No. I just interviewed you ever heard of Adrian Young? He a producer slash like instrumentalist. He produced an album for Ghostface in 2012 called 12 Reasons to Die. And that was kind of like a newer Ghostface album. People were like, oh shit, Ghostface kind of sound good. And he got this thing called Jazz is Dead, where you heard of that?
Yeah.
That's Adrian Young. So he been basically bringing like a bunch of jazz legends that ain't made albums in like 20 years and making albums with them. He dropped the album with Roy Ayers like last year or 2023, and that was Roy Ayers' first album in like 25 years.
Bro, I'm playing one of his fucking shows like at the end of the month.
Oh, Jazz is Dead? Oh, really? Yeah, that was on your page. That's on your page, right?
Yeah.
That's Adrian Young. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I gotta talk to him then as soon as I see him.
No, for sure. Yeah, 2020 he dropped the album. It's him. It's Adrian Young and it's Ali Shaheed Muhammad. That was in
God, yeah.
Nigga don't even know who he signed up to. Nigga don't even know who owned the shit he signed up to.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious. That's imagine I told you, Jazz is Dead is Jay-Z. Nigga like, huh? But yeah, it's
right?
But no, yeah, it's Adrian Young and Ali Shaheed Muhammad. So that's them two. They basically get old jazz legends that ain't made albums in like 30 years and they make full albums with them. So Roy Ayers brought an album in 2020 and that was like his first album in like 20-25 years. So yeah, shout out to Jazz is Dead. They've been doing some real cool stuff.
I'm gonna have to tap in as soon as I see them.
Yeah.
As soon as I get out to LA.
For sure.
But yeah, man. It's sad that
I did not know that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I saw that nigga perform, like, and even when I saw him perform, bro, I was like, yo, my son is like 80, 70, 80, 90, and he on stage still. I'm like, hey, yo. I'm like, nah, I gotta drink. So I gotta be on my fucking supplements, my nigga, from now. I gotta be on. Your health is really wealth. Like I'm trying to get to that age and still be able to hit my xylophone, bro. Like what?
You know what made me think that? There's a documentary on Netflix I watched during the pandemic called "Who Killed Malcolm X," and
yeah, that was crazy.
You seen that? So the dude who killed Malcolm X, or allegedly they thought killed Malcolm X, he didn't kill Malcolm X. He got released out of prison. So I mean, bro, got to be like late 80s, 90s, because that was so long ago. In the documentary, bro, running around, bro, like doing stuff. I'm like, nigga, he more active than I am. I'm like, and he an old man running around active, and he can move his limbs and stuff. So I see stuff like that the same way you see Roy Ayers. I'm like, yeah, bro, I want to be like that. I don't want to be one of these old people that people got to carry me around and stuff. Like, I want to be, if I'm old, I want to be able to walk around and still be, you know what I'm saying, myself.
Facts. That nigga was going crazy on the xylophone, man. Still, I'm like, nah. He did Searching. He did all of the like classics. And I was like, damn, bro, no assistance.
Hey man,
no assistance.
I'll leave you with this, man. One of the people that we need to, I feel like we need a national holiday for this man while he's here. Stevie Wonder's one of those people that we need to like, cause I don't want Stevie Wonder to be going there by like, oh man, like just like bro, that is a musical genius that we have in our community. We need to celebrate Stevie Wonder every year if we can, bro, cause he is a legend. Like, I'm not saying this to be silly. He can't see. Bro, he can't. He doing all. He can't see, bro. Crazy.
I ain't gonna front. That nigga gotta. I feel like if you missing one of your five senses, one of the four might be a little bit superhuman.
Oh no, that's a fact. No, they get heightened. One, they heighten each
One
other.
of
Once you
them,
lose
yeah,
one, yeah,
right?
that's a fact. That's not even like a conspiracy. That's a real scientific fact right there.
My boy's 74. Yo, keep my man safe, yo.
Stevie,
Protect, yeah, yeah, Stevie 74.
it's crazy because like, bro, Stevie been around for so long, and we need to, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Stevie Wonder, man, genius.
Shout out to Stevie, bro. Like, yeah, niggas gotta say that out loud. Royage was 84, man. Shout out my son, bro. Died in New York. Crazy.
Is he from New York?
Nah, he from LA. Cali, man.
Really, you Cali guy?
Cali ass nigga.
Hey man, rest in peace to Roy Ayers. Go spin,
Man.
go spend some Goya. Go spend some Stevie
Please.
Wonder. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, man? Go spend all our black legends, man. You feel me,
Come on, man.
So
And that's really what this like album's about too. It's about the album was about paying homage and thanking the greats that kind of walked before me because I really feel like to know where you're going, you gotta know where you came from. You
Yeah.
know, and respecting like studying is like has to be taken into account. You gotta really understand that the people that came before us like did so much for us to even be able to do it how we doing it. You know what I mean? So yeah, brother. But I appreciate you, man.
Hey,
I
man.
fuck with you, bro. For
Hey.
real, for real.
I appreciate you coming through. For everybody that's watching, I appreciate y'all. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate and players gonna play, and y'all holla at your boy.